there. Can we talk about arachnids? No, wait, where are you going? Come back! I've worked in the world of animal education outreach for over 10 years, and nothing invokes the reaction of visceral terror and horror quite like spiders. With a few exceptions, they've mostly existed in society as a symbol of terror. Their portrayals in media are less than kind and often contain an unsettling amount of misogynistic undertones. People hate spiders and want nothing to do with them. Which is a shame because spiders and their family, the arachnids, remain one of the most unique and interesting groups of creatures in the animal kingdom and are worth learning about. So I want to talk about this amazing but often feared and, dare I say, misunderstood group of creepy crawlies. Try not to poop your pants. When we think arachnid, the first animal that comes to mind is the spider. No, wait, I said come back! And this makes sense. The word arachnid is Greek for spider, coming from the legend of Arachne. Arachne was a woman who, according to Greek mythology, had the weaving equivalent of a rap battle with the goddess Athena. According to the myth, Arachne threw a really sick burn at Athena and the other gods by saying they went to a private school or something, and Athena cursed Arachne by turning her into a spider. But not all animals in the arachnid family are spiders, so we ought to talk a little bit about what makes something an arachnid. The first one is something we should all know: 8 legs. I say legs very specifically because many have additional appendages that give them the appearance of 10 legs, in either the chelicerae, which helps them eat, or the pedipalps, which are sort of like arms, if arms grew out of your face. Unlike their other creepy crawly associates, insects, all arachnids have 2 body segments: the cephalothorax, which acts as both head and thorax, where the legs come out of, and the abdomen. Like all other arthropods, they are invertebrates with no backbones, only an exoskeleton. Finally, many arachnids are carnivores. So now that we know what makes these little creatures different from insects, slugs, and millipedes, let's meet a few of them. Scorpion. Probably the best known arachnid outside of the spider, the scorpion is well known for its large, pinching pedipalps and its venomous sting from what's called a telsin. Despite being another animal highly feared in culture, out of the 1,750 known species of scorpion, only 25 are considered deadly to humans. Scorpion exoskeletons contain fluorescent compounds that give them the unique ability to glow under a black light, which means they're terrible at laser tag. Despite our fears of them, scorpions have a lot of habits that make it easy to anthropomorphize them. When a male wants to mate with a female, for example, he takes her dancing. Aww. Also, after the babies are born, the mother scorpion gives them a piggyback ride until they finish their first molt. Aww. Though to be fair, she'll probably eat them if they fall off. Hang on tight, little friends. Vinegaroon. Found in subtropical areas, the vinegaroon only walks on 6 legs. Its 2 front ones having evolved into antenna-like substitutes because they have very poor vision. These are actually a creature you'd want to keep around if you see them because its primary diet is cockroaches, making a little pro bono exterminator. While not venomous like the scorpion, the vinegaroon can spray an acetic acid in self-defense, which is where they get their name from, as acetic acid is what makes vinegar. While the notion of vinegar might not be viewed as a threat unless you happen to be made of baking soda, it's important to remember that most predators go for their prey face first, meaning the vinegaroon has a very high chance of hitting its attacker in the eyes. And anyone who's had a gin gimlet making experience gone bad probably realizes that's not good. Next, the tailless whip scorpion. Also known as amblypagid, meaning blunt rump, it's probably most recognized from their cameo in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. The tailless whip scorpion is also unique because they demonstrate social behaviors, something relatively unheard of among most arachnids. Studies suggest that mothers actually use their front legs, yes, those things are technically legs, to communicate with her infants. Daddy longlegs. Often mistaken for a spider, daddy longlegs, or the much more ominously named harvestmen, are not directly related to spiders outside of being an arachnid. Their biggest differences being, 1, they have a penis. Yeah, we're going to come back to this. And 2, unlike spiders, the daddy longlegs is not venomous and does not pose a threat to humans. Yes, I've heard that story about how the daddy longlegs has a deadly venom. It's just their mouth isn't strong enough to break our skin. It holds about as much truth as vaccines causing autism, the earth being flat, or that you shouldn't punch Nazis. Solifugi, also known as wind scorpions and camel spiders. The solifugi is neither a scorpion, nor a spider, nor a camel. Native to many dry climates, while not venomous, it's known for its very large chelicerae that can deliver a painful bite. Finally, it's time for the spider. Hey, stop, come back. Spiders themselves probably deserve their own video. Hell, there are 45,700 separate species of spiders. I could have just chosen one and gone full ham. But right now, I just want to talk about these animals and their place in the universe. So why are we scared of spiders? Well, outside of appearances, the biggest fear is their venom, the big trait that sets spiders apart from their arachnid cousins. But as you've probably guessed at this point, most spider venom has no worse an effect than a mosquito bite or a bee sting. So what about the scary bad spiders you always hear about? Brown recluses, funnel web spiders, Brazilian wandering spider. Well, about 6 people a year die by spider bites. Here's a small list of things that have killed more people annually than spiders: jellyfish, deer, hippos, and mosquitoes. Now that we understand you have a higher chance of being bitten by a New Yorker than killed by a spider, here's some interesting facts about spiders. Spiders don't have muscles and use hydraulics to move around. The number of eyes the spider has on its head can vary. They can have up to 8 like tarantulas, but some, like the Kai wolf spider, have no eyes due to evolving to live deep underground. All spiders produce silk, which, weight for weight, is tougher than steel or Kevlar. While many spiders use their silk to spin webs, silk can be used for a variety of things, including transportation, holding prey, holding eggs, alarm systems, and holding sperm. Okay, here we go. This is the whole reason you sat through my extra long video. You wanted to learn about spiders fucking. So first off, the male spider, like most arachnids, does not have a penis. That's why I said the daddy longlegs was unique in that regard. When a male spider wishes to mate, he ejaculates his semen into silk he's wound up like a little spider condom. And using his pedipalps, they pretty much turkey basters it into the female. Many spiders do practice sexual cannibalism while during or after mating, the female eats the male. While the biggest theory suggests that this gives her extra nutrients to ensure that she gives birth to healthy babies, not all spiders meet this gruesome demise. It really depends on the spider. Some spiders will attempt to avoid getting eaten, either trying to sneakily mate with the female or find a less experienced female to mate with, while other males will full on offer themselves up to the female after copulation. Well, the things we do for love. In conclusion, the negative reputation of spiders in society is one unfair to an animal that just wants to eat bugs, or birds, or other spiders they've just smashed with. The world of animals is a vast and amazing one, with animals that have evolved so differently from us that our instincts to view these traits as bad or evil makes us overlook some of the most unique animals to exist on our planet. No one needs to go out and love arachnids after watching this, but as I tell my students when it comes to animals, it's important to have an open mind and an open heart. Plus, tarantula feet up close kind of look like kitty paws. That's all for today. Thanks for letting me talk about arachnids.